All right. Okay. Well, yeah. Hope you are having a very wonderful time outside there. Happy Sunday to you. It's really been some time, but then you've been watching my videos on our page. Yes, they are also very, very good. And not seeing me live does not mean that I'm not putting stuffs together. We're just working on some stuff so that you're able to get more stuffs, quickly, and almost every now and then you will be receiving something from us. Thank you very much once again. Hope you had a very wonderful Sunday. Now we'll be looking at this very, very beautiful topic. I was listening. I was in a class some weeks ago, and we were looking at conflict management, and we said, look, it takes two to tango, and the Yorubas have a saying that if there is no fire, there can't be a smoke. And so something must have caused something for the conflict to have arisen. What that simply means, I don't know how to interpret that now. We know go school plenty. Don't mind me. Okay, it simply means that if the ear does not hear, irritating things, then your mind will not go irritating. Your mind, you won't be sad. Your countenance won't change, and all of that. Now the question is, am I supposed to tell my intended spouse? You're going to get married. Am I supposed to tell my intended spouse, everything about my past? And my answer is yes. It's free. The platform is free. You can drop your comments. Whether you listen live now or you listen sometime later. It's okay. And I'll be very brief about it so that you can take this video and share with others. Let people drop their opinion on it. Should I tell my intended spouse about my past? From either angle, whether you are the man or you're the woman, should I tell her everything I've done? Should she tell me everything that she has done? And it must include every detail. It must include every detail that that if I get to know when we get married, it could cause, could be a big problem. You understand? So it's something that we must look into very well. And why we're looking at this is that it has caused so much conflict in marriages that they do not know that what is actually causing, because you just wonder why, we used to be very, very loving. Now, I was asking a group of ladies some time ago, some 2 weeks or so ago, those days when you were doing midnight calls for about 4 hours, 5 hours, and you finish the free calls that the network gives you, and you now use up your own credit before you guys go to sleep. What were you guys discussing? And how come you now get married and you get fed up of yourself within a very short while? And that is what we see in so many marriages, so many even celebrity marriages and all of that, where so much money was spent. So that means that a bogus marriage, an expensive marriage, an expensive reception, an expensive wedding does not determine a glorious or a happy home. And then go check out those homes where they have experienced their domestic violence and all of that. They probably had very, very elaborate weddings, but then you see, when you feel you can hold something back, what you are actually doing is carrying garbage, because your past is a garbage. Your past is a garbage. For as long as you think you can hold on to your past and not let your intended spouse know, what you are carrying is garbage. That's dirt. Idoti. That's what you are carrying. And you know one thing with garbage. Garbage will degrade. It will degrade, it will decay. And when something decays, it begins to stink. And that's why a woman that you've always loved suddenly becomes irritating. A man that you guys have always been together suddenly becomes irritating. And somehow you don't know what is causing it. You don't know what is causing it. And sometimes it's not even what you heard. Your spirit is not just agreeing based on the garbage. that fellow brought into your marriage. You know, we have said times and again that marriage is like a house. It's a home. It's a building with probably no windows. You can't even look out. Oh, little water. You know, you toba ma water. Now, it has only one door, and the only handle to that door is, I think it's outside. Yes, it is outside. So the moment you enter, there is no handle to open the door out. And we have said times and again, marriage is the only institution where they give you the certificate and you go back to defend it. It's not, you don't do the exam. They give you the certificate, then you now go and defend it. You now go and defend it. That normally you're supposed to defend it, write an examination before, before you are now given a certificate. But in marriage, it is the other way around. It is the other way around. So you must understand that going into a relationship with somebody you intend to get married to, somebody you know you are going to stay with in the same house. I can't imagine that we are enclosed in this square room and there are no windows and there is a garbage. It's just like you living with a restroom, a WC seated in front of you, or seated with you in the room with all the mess inside. And so you want to eat in that same room. You want to enjoy yourself in that same room. Even when you pretend not to, you want to pretend to enjoy yourself, the odor coming from the garbage will still not make that place palatable for you. This is a revelation I'm giving to you. And that's why I said you must share this video with others. I'm going to make it very short. I'm already dropping the details. So it's something that you can already pick. You already know where I'm going. I've already gotten there. You can't afford to keep garbages going into marriage. And you know what? For those of you who have not married and you want to get married, don't hide anything. If a man will not take you with your stuffs, with your past, and I mean your past and quote, including all the, the abortions, that is the height of it anyway. That is the height of it. Tell him how many you did so that we know the condition. We know what your condition is. He will know what your condition is. And he too is supposed to tell you his own. And not all this idea of you now get married. 2 years into the marriage, you suddenly discover that this woman does not have a womb, or she already has a child somewhere, or the man already has a child somewhere, or this or that. It only makes marriage stink. It only makes marriage void of fulfilling the purpose for which God initiated it. It can't fulfill its purpose. You can't go into marriage with garbages and expect it to fulfill the purpose of God for initiating it in the first place. It won't happen. It doesn't happen that way. So you have got to drop everything. If you are going to marriage, this is very, very good for you. Sincerely speaking, if that man will not marry you with your past, I mean the totality of your past, sincerely speaking, it's better. A broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. I tell you, that's the truth. And so it's better you tell him the truth. It's better you tell her the truth. If you have a child somewhere, why don't you just tell him now so that he knows that he's marrying somebody that already has a child somewhere? If he's not going to marry you, please. And you know what? When you tell him everything, you have honor. Honor is accorded to you. For a good man, when a woman opens up, a good man, and I mean a good man, I tell you, you will have honor. He will honor you. He will honor you. You don't need to keep anything. And if you now allow the man to discover on his own, you will have problem. Unfortunately, you probably are married at that time. Now, if you are now in that position now, your husband has begun to discover certain things about your past, and they are true. Please find a way to approach and, plead with that young man or whoever it is. Whether it's old or, plead with your husband. And if there's anything that he has not discovered, why don't you just tell him now and say you are sorry? Tell him you are sorry. And Oga, please, if there's anything that you have been hiding, and you know that the problem, the issues you are having in that marriage at this time, the issues you are having now, you are the cause of it. You know that you are the cause. You know you are the one that brought garbage into that marriage. Review yourself now. Tell her, call her and tell her. You will begin to see sweetness coming into your home. Prosperity will come in. Prosperity will come in. Woman, look, you are blessed, you are loaded. You cannot deliver what the blessings inside of you in that marriage if you are carrying garbage. Garbage will suppress it. It won't let it come out. Because what you are bringing it has fine odor. I don't know if you have seen garbage before. No perfume can work there. No perfume. I see the decayed body and go and spray perfume on it. Will it work? It doesn't matter how strong your perfume might be. So whatever needs to be revealed, please reveal it and let the cat out of the bag. Don't mind. Don't mind. Hey, say, if he now knows now, what will now happen? Whatever will happen, the fact that you revealed it, God will take charge from there. Just pray to God before you go. And I'm praying with you already now that God will go ahead of you and He will make the crooked path straight for you. You okay? Did you hear me? It will make crooked path straight for you. Like I said, I want this video to be as short as possible so that you'll be able to download it and share with others. Yes, I will continue from here next time. I'll try as much as possible to come very soon. I mean, very, very soon. I'll try and make it very consistent. But then we'll continue from there. Please do drop your comment. Make them simple and civil. I will respond to your comments. You know, just let me know what your opinion is. Just let me know. If you have a contrary opinion to my own opinion, I stand to be corrected, please do let us know. And of course, we all reason together. Even Baba God say, come, let us reason together. Thank you very much for watching. Please do have a very wonderful week ahead of you. It's going to be a very glorious week for you, a blessed week, a prosperous week for you, and a new beginning. You understand? A new beginning in that home. Yes, a new beginning. If you will just act on the things that I just shared with you. Let the cat out of the dog. Share the things with her. Share it with him. Let him know. Let him see everything. Yes, it might be hard. And yes, this might look like restitution, yes, but then there are things that are very, very sensitive. I didn't say you should go and meet your spouse. Your spouse, you used to be a bad person before, and somehow blood has been shed through you, and then unfortunately the blood that you shed happened to be related to your spouse, and those are very, very sensitive matters. I didn't send you. You need somebody. You need a man of God or a counselor to help you, to guide you on how to go about that, and sincerely speaking. But you know, things, I know what I'm talking, and I believe you understand what I'm trying to talk to you, what I'm talking to you about. The things I am telling you to go and talk to him about are the things that pertain to you, your relationship and all of that. The relationships you've had in time past, share with him. Let him know everything. Seriously, let him know everything. Let him know everything. You had past relationships, you had sexual relationships before. What is the big deal? Now, yeah, you are. If you will reveal everything, sincerely speaking, you will look to him as a virgin because you already revealed everything. Thank you very much once again for watching. I will see you again very, very soon. I appreciate you. Thank you very much and have a very wonderful night rest. Bye-bye.